that too well. He's found a way through. Sane couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it. It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. It's Totti! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, what can they make of this? And he's had it nicked away. And it's Gerard. So a third of them... And he'll shoot here! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Gerard. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Gerard can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Sane. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack. Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield. Oh, here's a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. De Ligt tries to clear. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Gerard. Oh, that's well spotted. De Bruyne. And Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Gerard. That is a great pick out. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target. Indonesia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Ngapain tuh? Jangan. Ih, nemu maning sih.
Van Dijk.
Sampah pemain.
Sane. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then.
And Messi! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yet another interesting duel this.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia have their third corner. Gerrard! No, he got that all wrong.
Gerrard simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He can run onto that. That has been cut short. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Totti. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's an excellent interception. Totti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Marcelo. Indonesia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0. Sane going face to face with his great rival. He is through here. Sane! So close to drawing level.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Alexander-Arnold, he's shifting through the gears here. In with a header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
One 0 as we head towards the end. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Saliba. I think we're just about done here. And it's Thuram. Now Costa Curta. Totti. And it's Thuram. Beckham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Del Piero. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. 4 extra minutes added on. Totti. And that is that. Indonesia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Oh dear. Saya lari-lari. Mana rinsunya? Piano.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Rafinha. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively. Very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler. So not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. He won't be happy with that one. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Yamal. Now it's De Jong. Now it's Dani Olmo! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Nama game football bang.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Now the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's the shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ferran Torres! It's run loose here.
Oh, nice touch.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Ferran Torres! Oh, they could be caught out here. Chouameni. Lucas Vasquez. And Rodrigo. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. De Jong. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo has found the net here, of course. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Yamal! And he nearly went all the way.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Corner number 2 then.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ball is over the line.
wifi ini tanda pentung ya.
Rafinha.
Wifi ini tanda
Couple of
pentung.
goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second. De Jong! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Lapor gangguan lawan ki sing duwe mau nih. Ini tanda pentung.
Chouameni.
And
it's Lucas Vazquez. That's the throw. Mendy. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. No outsmarting him this time. Dani Olmo. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Koundé. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pedri. He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. De Jong has created one goal already. 75 minutes played. Ceballos for Valverde. Now it's Dani Ceballos. Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Ngapain sih?
Rodrigo. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position. Shapes to shoot. Oh no, that could be a costly miss. And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser. Lucas Vazquez. He is through here. Rafinha! And that is doing no harm at all. Rudiger. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's bustling through here. This is promising. Looking for the run. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Chouameni gathers from the... And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Koundé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Kubasi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Chesney can claim that. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Well, quite no argument for Bellingham! It's a goal! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Koundé. Dani Ceballos. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dani Olmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Yamal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Martinez. Dani Olmo.
Dani Olmo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mendy. Rudiger. Modric. Dani Ceballos. Bellingham looking to add to his goal.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ceballos. That pass has been well intercepted. Yamal. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Kubasi. Great shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Bellingham! And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Danny Olmo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And he welcomes it in. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Rafinha. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Well seen. Saw that coming. It's Pedri. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Danny Olmo. Rafinha looking to run onto it. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Dani Ceballos. That is a great pick out. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Martinez. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mendy. Now it's Dani Ceballos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Dani Ceballos. Camavinga. And he's had a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Camavinga should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
And that's a throw-in. Madrid have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And they're on him in a flash.
Think through. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Pablo Torre. Bellingham. Ceballos. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! And that is that. Madrid can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Bellingham voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections.
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Ya Habib alaika ya Rasul Liga Inggris Arsenal ngaplang-ngaplang
Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's the day Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated.
This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, crunching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changed. Odegaard! And that's caused a worry or two. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. He's had a shot! Corner number 2 then. Rice goes short. He's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward. Lewis Skelly most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger. Oh, Red, nice interception. Maguire. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Well, we all know that Harry Maguire has come under a lot of scrutiny over the years, Peter. But I think he's passed most tests with flying colours. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. Sterling actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Menu. Garnacho. Trossard. That has been slung wide. Lewis Skelly. That is good alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking? Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold. And it's... Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance. Garnacho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. And he was quick to react. Rice. No, that's been intercepted. Casemiro. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's picked his way through. Casemiro. Martinelli. And the ball goes to finish! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bruno Fernandes. Hoyland, that was lovely, that. He's away! Menu. This is what good chemistry is all about. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first half thoughts? Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half... He's having a go!
Hampir saja masuk, guys. Selamat siang semua. Yang baru jangan lupa open MABAR, guys.
Arsenal have their third corner.
Login, guys.
And that has been cleared. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Hoyland.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Sonang kulon mulu.
Odegaard. And it's Sterling. And it's lofted through here.
Ano?
Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Bruno Fernandes. He's played him through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Jangan lupa.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. The fullback is in acres of space here. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Garnacho. Højlund. It could be in here. To Bruno Fernandes. Saliba does well to get it back. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mantap.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Casemiro. Martinez. And the shot!
Done.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Spread neatly. Bruno Fernandes. Partey does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Martinelli. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And that is wildly off target. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Casemiro. Shaw. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Trossard. Trossard! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Ayo pulang. Halo guys, selamat pagi semua. Habis ini kita bawa lagi guys, karena mau pergi dulu guys.
Bukan semuanya. Tapi